My name is Madaline Angelus, and I'd like to tell you a wonderful story about my mother. My mother passed actually a year ago in December at 83, and for her 80th birthday, which is May 25th, 4 years ago now, it'll be 5 years soon, I gave her a pouch, an ANCHI pouch, as a birthday present. Because the ANCHIs had helped me so much, I figured that it would help her as well. So she unwrapped the present and she saw this pouch that I had given her, and she said, "Well, thank you, Madeline, I really appreciate that," as a kind mother would do, and she put it on the shelf. And so I knew she didn't understand what she had, so I began to tell her about the ANCHIs and how they had helped me, and they were 1.6 billion years old, and anyhow, to make a long story short, she ended up loving her ANCHIs because it took pain away. My mom was blessed with many arthritic situations in her life. She was very, very sick for most of her life and had a lot of aches and pains. When she would use the ANCHIs and put them on her, they would take them away. So she lived with them for quite a while, actually 3 years, the ANCHI pouch, and then she had an unfortunate accident in a car, and it broke her neck. And they had to do, of course, emergency surgery and put, I don't know if you've ever seen a halo that they put on, but they had to actually stabilize her neck and her spine, and it's a 35-pound piece of steel that is actually bolted into the frontal lobes, which is the entranceway into the nervous system. And so my poor mom was just absolutely miserable and in pain, and I went to see her as soon as I could after I found out about the accident, and of course I went into her recovery room, and she did not look good. She was in a lot of pain, and I had gotten actually these wraps this time. This is an ANCHI wrap, and I immediately took it out of my pouch and put it on her abdomen, and her whole body literally went, it just relaxed. And it was so wonderful. Her face that had been so tense when I walked into the room and she was on a respirator and everything relaxed on her. And she was actually able to keep these ANCHIs with the help of her nurses for the next 3.5 weeks until she passed. And I know it made her life much more pleasant the last days of her life. And I just wanted to read you what she had said about the ANCHIs when she had first gotten them 3 years prior to that. And this is what she said. She said, "My daughter visited me on my 80th birthday in South Carolina and presented me with a small package and said, 'Happy birthday, Mom. You can use these on any pains or discomforts on your body. They will help.' I could not imagine what was in this package that could help me with the many aches and pains that I have at my age. So I unwrapped the pretty box and took out an emerald green bag that felt like it had rocks in it. I guess I had a bewildered look on my face because my daughter began telling me about these crystals. She told me they were 1.6 billion years old, and many people were reporting significant reduction in pain when they used them on their body. Needless to say, I was very skeptical, as I have never heard of such things. That evening, as I was sitting down watching TV, my neck began to hurt as it has for many years. I was hesitant to use the crystals, but thought, what the heck, I'll try them. And to my amazement, almost immediately after placing them on my neck, the pain subsided. That night, I went to sleep with the ANCHI pouch and awoke the next morning feeling better than I had felt in a long time. I won't be without my ANCHI crystals. I have fewer aches and pains because of them. I don't know how they work, but they work. Thank you, Madaline, for the best birthday present you could have ever given me. Billie Jane Galassi." So, in wonderful accolades to my mom, I thank you, ANCHIs, for giving her a wonderful last 3 years of her life and with reduction of pain. So thank you very much.